Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, is a brooding and introspective young man whose life is shattered by his father's sudden death and his mother's hasty remarriage to his uncle, Claudius. Driven by grief and moral outrage, Hamlet is tasked by his father's ghost to avenge his murder. However, plagued by indecision and philosophical doubt, he struggles with the morality of revenge and the existential questions of life and death. Hamlet's complex psyche, marked by intellectualism, emotional turmoil, and a profound sense of betrayal, propels him through a tragic journey of introspection, leading to his ultimate demise and the unraveling of his kingdom. Psychological aspects. Existential crisis and nihilism. Hamlet's existentialism is central to his character. Throughout the play, he grapples with profound questions about life, death, and the meaning of existence. His famous soliloquy, "To be, or not to be," encapsulates his deep philosophical ruminations and his contemplation of suicide as an escape from life's suffering. This soliloquy reveals his internal struggle and the nihilistic view that life and death are arbitrary and meaningless. Indecision and inaction. Hamlet's inability to act decisively is one of his defining traits. Charged by his father's ghost to avenge his murder, Hamlet is torn between the duty to his father and his moral and philosophical doubts about revenge. His indecision results in paralysis, causing him to delay taking action against Claudius. This hesitation stems from his fear of making the wrong choice and the consequences that might follow, highlighting his introspective and contemplative nature. Psychological complexity. Hamlet's layered personality is a blend of intelligence, wit, and emotional turbulence. He often displays immaturity, impulsivity, and cruelty, especially in his interactions with Ophelia and Gertrude. His treatment of Ophelia, marked by harshness and erratic behavior, reflects his frustration and inner turmoil. Similarly, his anger towards his mother for marrying Claudius manifests in sharp criticism and disdain. Social aspects. Family and betrayal. Hamlet's relationships with his family are fraught with tension and betrayal. His mother, Gertrude, remarries quickly after King Hamlet's death, which Hamlet perceives as a moral and emotional betrayal. This act fuels his resentment towards her and contributes to his negative views on women and relationships. Claudius, Hamlet's uncle and stepfather, embodies the ultimate betrayal by murdering Hamlet's father and usurping the throne. Hamlet's quest for revenge against Claudius is as much about restoring moral order as it is about personal vengeance. Isolation and friendship. Despite his intellectual depth and noble status, Hamlet often finds himself isolated. His only confidant is Horatio, whose loyalty and rationality provide Hamlet with a rare source of stability and support. This friendship highlights Hamlet's need for genuine human connection amidst the deceit and corruption of the Danish court. Deeper understanding of the character. Contradictory nature. Hamlet is a character of contradictions. He is both introspective and rash, philosophical and cruel, passive and active. These contradictions make him a deeply human character, reflecting the complexity and multifaceted nature of real individuals. His poetic and convoluted speeches further emphasize his internal conflict and the difficulty he faces in reconciling his thoughts with his actions. Tragic flaw. Hamlet's tragic flaw is his indecisiveness and tendency to overthink. His intellectualization of revenge, morality, and existence prevents him from taking swift and decisive action. This flaw not only leads to his own downfall but also contributes to the growing instability and corruption in Denmark. Each delay in avenging his father's murder allows Claudius to consolidate power and further endanger the kingdom. Exploration of moral ambiguity through Hamlet. Shakespeare delves into the moral ambiguities of revenge and justice. Hamlet's struggle to justify vengeance and his ultimate realization of its futility underscore the play's critique of revenge as a destructive and morally questionable pursuit. Hamlet's actions and inactions alike expose the moral complexities of responding to wrongdoing, highlighting the difficulty of discerning right from wrong in a corrupt world. Hamlet's character is a profound exploration of existential angst, moral ambiguity, and human complexity. His psychological depth, social interactions, and philosophical musings make him one of Shakespeare's most compelling and enduring creations. Hamlet's tragic journey offers timeless insights into the human condition, the nature of revenge, and the search for meaning in an uncertain world.